Let's start this new season with a bang by beating Tottenham and qualifying for Euro Cup 2. Roll that intro. Hello and welcome to episode 106 of the Road to Glory save here on Football Manager 22. My name's Russ. Today we have three games for you. The opening game of the Premiership against Tottenham and then both legs of the Euro Cup 2 qualifier against Sochi. You guys saw the last episode, transfer window. I think we've got enough depth and quality to compete in all four competitions now. In terms of FA Cup and Carabao Cup, not too bothered about winning those. It would be nice, these trophies for us at the end of the day and reputation, and also qualification for Europe. I want to finish mid-table in the Premiership, and I want to win the Euro Cup too, so that definitely guarantees us a position in the Euro one above. What would be Europa League? Yeah, I think that's right. So let's just jump straight into the Tottenham game then. We are going with Keijon in goal, a back four of Dotwala, Fajardo, Landers and Anderson Silva, Conte at the base of midfield, with Gourlay and Akyuz in front of him, Celadon and Andrade on the wings, with Hope up front. Be nice to get 3 points against Tottenham. They are my club, I support them. But in this universe, we are Dulwich Hamlet. We want to beat them. We want to progress in the Premier League. So let's go out and beat them 2-3-0. Free kick for us. Anderson Luiz trying to find Hope. His head is back into Akyuz. He's charged straight into the box. Can he cut it back? He does, but it's to a Tottenham player. We've got the ball clear. And here they come on the counter-attack. Can we get a challenge in and get the ball back? Still with Tottenham. It's in their half though. We've pushed them back into their defence. Trying out on the right-hand side now. Come on, boys. Put a challenge in. Put a challenge in and get the ball. There's a bit of space for Tottenham to go into. Loads of space on that left-hand side. Cutting it into the centre now. I mean, this highlight's going on for quite a while. I'm hoping it's not going to result in a goal for Spurs. Working it into the centre. Oh, there's loads of space in the box and they have smashed it into the top of the net. There is going to be a VAR review though. We are complaining, swarming around the referee. And it has been disallowed. He was offside. Good. Still 0-0 in this game. Come on, Dulwich. Goal kick. Keijon into Landers. Plays it into our midfield. He's trying on that right hand side. Anderson Luiz. He's can he beat his man? He doesn't. He plays it back into midfield. Akyuz to Luiz. Put a cross in. They stayed on the byline. It's sort of a cross. It goes in. Keijon's header. Oh, Celadon's header, sorry. 1-0 to Dulwich Hamlet. Corner, Andrade. In it comes. It's been cleared by Spurs and they come on the counter-attack. We've got a couple of men back. They're still out on that left-hand side. Trying out on that right-hand side now. We're giving them loads of space on the wings. I need to adjust the tactic. In goes the cross. And it's a head that's gone over. That header was not threatening us. Let's change the tactic slightly. Goal kick, Keijon into Landers. This is where our last goal came from. Back to Keijon. Oh, don't play it around in the box like that. Into Conte. Landers is on the ball now. He's gone on a little bit of a wander. Kicks it forward to absolutely no one. Tottenham goalkeeper picks it up. Easy for him. He's taking his time. Rolls it into defence. We put a little bit of pressure on him, make him make a mistake. Ball goes over Dotwala's head into Celadon. He's charging out onto that left-hand side. Into the box it goes, into Andrade. Cuts it back for Conte. Back to Andrade. Oh, Akyuz. Oh, it's a decent effort there. It's on target. But the rebound, he couldn't control the rebound. And the highlight does end. 1 minute time added on the end of the half. We are 1-0 up. There goes the half-time whistle. Looking at the match stats, Tottenham have had the better of the shots, but that one shot we've had on target has resulted in a goal. Possession is, yeah, it's all Tottenham. I can't see any changes at half-time. So we'll just bring them in, say we're happy, and get the boys out there for the second half. Throw in for Tottenham on their right-hand side. Keeping them out there at the moment, hopefully. Although in comes the cross. We've got it clear. It's only as far as the Tottenham player on their left-hand side, though. Working it back into the centre. No, now it's on the right hand side. He's got loads of space there. Come on, boys, get a challenge in. We have, and, well, Tottenham have blasted that in. We've blocked the first shot, but it's unlucky. His forwards were a Tottenham player, and they have blasted it in. 1-1. Couple of changes going through. Masila's coming on for Gourlay, and Frank, one of the strikers is coming. I can't remember his name. He's come on for Andrade up front. Got 20 minutes left of this game. Can we find a winner? We got the ball with Hope. Got loads of space in front of Akias into Louise. Can we find it to our striker in the box? Akias is on the ball now. It's been blocked by the Tottenham defender. Into Hope. Back to Akias. In goes the cross. It's Celadon's header. Celadon's second of the game. Is that going to be our winner with 73 minutes on the clock? Or can we find a third? Come on, boys. It's a fantastic start to the season. Final substitution of the game is Hope coming off for Fordyce. Fordyce has gone into a winger instruction instead of the inverted winger. We've got 5 minutes or so left of this game. It's about game management now. I said this in the Man City game at the end of last season. If we can hold on for this, it's going to give us a massive confidence boost going into the season. Massive confidence boost going into the Sochi game as well. Cajon with a free kick into our midfield. Masila goes forward into Holland. Conti. Back to Holland. Akias. Into our defence now. Got a little bit of space on that right hand side, which Louise is going to exploit now. Can he find a cross? He doesn't. He cuts it back into Akias. And we've lost the ball. And here come Tottenham on the left hand side. Loads of space for them to run into. And they've found an equaliser. I'm disappointed in that, really. I don't know why our defenders are complaining. He was miles onside. 2-2 now. Last minute of normal time. We've got 5 minutes added on. Yeah, Tottenham carved us apart for that goal. 3 minutes left. Can we influence the game in the last couple of minutes? I can't see it happening. Looks like it's going to finish 2-2. Pretty happy for Celadon getting those goals. There goes the full-time whistle. 2-2. We shouldn't have been carved apart like that. We should have won that game. Maybe Tottenham should have done with the shots they had with our 2 on target. Let's move on to the shots. Let's move on to the Sochi games and qualify for the Euro Cup too. So then the team we're going with for the first leg of the Euro Cup against Sochi is Goodridge in goal, a back four of Dotweiler, Conti, Landers in Fajarado, Gourlay at the base midfield, Anderson, Louise and Squissoni just in front of him, Celadon and Hope supporting Hugh Gill up front. Be nice to kill the game in this episode, in this leg. You can't win it in the first one, but you certainly can lose it, so let's go out there and do our absolute best to be 2 or 3 up before we go to Sochi's ground. First highlight is Goodridge with a goal kick into Landers. Back to Goodridge. Into Gourlay. Seem to be quite congested at the back now. Hope into Fajarado. Plays it into Squissoni. Hugh Gill. He's come deep to collect that ball. Plays it over to Celadon. Celadon heads to absolutely no one. That's where Hugh Gill should be. Hugh Gill should be up there pushing for the ball. Big kick from their goalkeeper. Conti's got his head onto it. Celadon. Dotweiler's got free on that left hand side. Who's he passing to? Wasted pass there. As Sochi go back to their goalkeeper. Playing it forward. He got it back though. Celadon. Squissoni's got forward. And Squissoni's shot is saved by the goalkeeper. Sochi with a free kick in their defence. Pushing it into their midfield. We've changed the mentality to attacking just to see if we can get some shots off on target really. Fajarado's picked up that ball. Hope. Plays it over to the left hand side where Celadon is. Can he get the ball and get across? And he does. Or he gets the ball. He puts it into Louise. Plays it back to Dotweiler. Into Anderson Louise. He gets a shot off and it's over. He should have passed it really instead of having that effort. Hugo was in front of him. Hugo knows how to score. Coming up to the end of the half. We've got 2 minutes of time added on. 11 shots, 1 of those on target. It's not good enough. We need to be hitting the target. Half time, 0-0. So I'm making triple substitution. Flores is coming on and going it right back. Fajarado moves into the centre. Landers comes off. Dykstra comes on for Dotweiler on that left hand side. Hit the fence. We've got a corner though. Celadon puts it in. Fajarado's header and it's gone over. The only other substitution is Celadon's gone up front. Hugh Gill's come off. And Andrade's come on for him to go on that left hand side. I forgot who actually come on then. We've got 20 That's 17 minutes left of this game. 3 shots on target. It's not enough. Sochi have got the ball, pushing it forward, but we've managed to get the ball back. Conti into Goodrich. Tries out on that right-hand side with Flores. He's got a little bit of space to run into. Can he find a pass? He does into Hope. Hope, can he beat his man? He does. Cuts in. Goes back out. Puts the cross in. Finds Andrade, and Andrade's shot is... it's over. I thought it was saved by the goalkeeper. It's getting frustrating now. We need to be hitting the target more. We've got 12 minutes left to find a goal. I don't really want to go to Sochi's ground and have to have a battle there. I want to be at least ahead in this fixture. It's not a Dulwich head onto it. Celadon's got the ball. Gorley into Scrissoni. He's beat his man. It's a challenge. It looks like we've got a free kick here. And Sochi have a red card. So let's change this now. Let's go very attacking. We've got nothing to lose really in 4 minutes. Last 10 seconds. I am disappointed. 19 shots, 5 of those on target. We should have won this game and killed it off. Looks like we're going to have to go to Sochi's ground in Russia and pick up the win there. Let's come back for that game then. So we are ready for the Sochi game. The only game we have played in between is against Chelsea, and we beat them 1-0. Celadon scored in the 36th minute. We've also had the draw for the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. We could be playing Fulham if we get past Barnet. So let's go with the team then for this match against Sochi. We're going with Goodrich in goal, a back 4 of Dijkstra, Flores, Pearman and Fajardo. In fact, I'm going to swap those 2 round because Flores can't play centre back. Carlos Edwards is at the base in midfield. Masila and Fordyce ahead of him. Andrade and Mane on the wing supporting Hugill up front. I am expecting Hugill to score in this game. He's not been hitting the target at all. Last season he was absolutely dreadful, only picking up the 2 goals. If he's not going to score in this game, I think this is going to be his last season with us. I think I said that last season as well. It's going to be his last one. This is definitely his last one because I'm not offering him a new contract. First highlight is a corner. It goes in. James Pearman with the first goal of this game. Come on, the Hamlet. We're going to be qualifying for Euro Cup 2 at this rate. 1-0. Come on, boys. Sochi with a throw-in on their right-hand side. If we can keep him in the half, that'd be great. Get a challenge in and hopefully get a goal from it. It's gone back into the Sochi defence. Pushed it out on the right-hand side. Put a little bit of pressure on him. Force him to go back again. It seems like all they know is to stay out on that right-hand side, although they have shifted it into the centre now. None of our players seem to want to put a challenge in. Giving them too much space there. Far too much space. It's that's a wasted ball. Goodrich picks it up. What can he do with it? Can he release an attack for us? Into Fajardo. Dijkstra on that left hand side. So no one really open for him at the moment. Cuts it into Andrade, who puts it forward to Fordyce. Fordyce provided the first one. Scores the second one. 2-0 to Dulwich Hamlet. We've got a throw-in on the right-hand side with Flores. Plays it into Mane. Carlos Eduardo. Shifts the play over to the left-hand side where Andrade is free. Dijkstra's got a little bit of space in front of him. He can find him. He doesn't. He shifts it to the right to Mane. Mane puts the ball into Fordyce. Fordyce to Hugo, and Hugo blasts it in. I said I wanted him to score in this one. 3-0 just before the half-hour mark. Come on, the Hamlet. I'm a lot happier with our shots to shots on target ratio now. We've had 6 shots, 4 of those on target. 3 of them have resulted in goals. They've seemed to have listened to the instructions we've given them to actually shoot and hit the target. We're coming up to the end of the half now. We've got 3 minutes left of that. We have dominated this game. Possession, 53%. We're beating them there. We're beating them on shots on target. XG's in our favour. Sochi have a free kick just before the centre circle. Playing it back into their defence. Can we keep it at 3-0, please, lads? I don't really want to concede. Ball's gone forward onto their left-hand side. Again, we pushed them back into their half, pushed them back into their defence. Can we get a challenge in? We haven't as of yet. Back into the centre with Sochi. They're giving the ball away. Pierman into Eduardo. Back to Pierman. Shifts it to the left-hand side with Andrade. Dyke's just got space if he can find him. And he does. Cuts it into Masila. Masila to Hugill. And Hugill puts it away for his second in our fourth. I think we've killed the game. We've definitely killed... Oh, it's been ruled offside. We haven't killed the game as of yet. Well, we haven't. We're 3-0 at half-time. A little bit disappointing we're not 4-0 up. Substitution just before the hour mark. Frank Holland's come on for Flores. Mane's gone into the right back position now. Half an hour or so left of this game. We've got a throw in here. Dijkstra into Andrade. Back to Dijkstra. Can he put a cross in? He doesn't. He finds Masila. Masila puts it into Carlos Edwards and twists towards the edge of the box. Dijkstra's corner. Holland, their goalkeeper, made a hash of that. Andrade back to Dijkstra. In goes across again. Holland. And Holland's header is looped over the goalkeeper into the back of the net. There's our fourth goal. What a substitution that was. Let's find out who we got in the group stage then. Because I can't see Sochi coming back now. Sochi have got the ball on the left-hand side. We're making a couple of substitutions. We'll go through those once the highlight does end. Comfortable save for Goodridge. So it's going to be Landers coming on. We're changing the formation as well. We're going with this. Saul's come on. And so has... No, that's only substitution. So Landers gone in defence. Saul's gone into defensive midfield. Just trying to kill the game off, really. 6 at the back. 4 going forward. I think that's enough to control game management here. Although, as I said, I don't think Sochi are going to be getting back into this game. We've got 10 minutes left. Sochi have got a throw-in on their left-hand side. We're staying out there at the moment. At the moment, it seems like we're going to be allowing them to get a crossing. We have Goodridge. I thought Goodridge saved that. The head has gone over. Last few minutes of the half now, of the game. We do have 2 minutes of time added on. Again, we killed this game off after half an hour. 4-0 complements how we played. 12 shots, 7 of those on target. Just looking forward to getting to the group stages now and finding out who we're going to get and getting this European money through. Especially with our new stadium going to be built towards the end of the season. There we go, 4-0 winners. Let's find out who we've got then. It's a good performance from the lads. And Hugo scored as well, which is always good. So here we go with the draw for the Euro Cup 2 group stages. We're also on transfer deadline day where we're trying to keep Carlos Eduardo, Real Madrid and Bayern Munich in for him. I want 53 million for him minimum. They're not reaching that, and Carlos Eduardo isn't happy with us yet. So let's just draw. We are a first seed, so we are going to be in Group G with Legia from Poland, Slavia Prague from Czech Republic, and Olympia from Slovenia. So pretty decent group. Slavia Prague and Legia are going to be pretty hard teams to beat. Olympia, I think we can pick up 6 points definitely there. If we can beat one of these two teams, or both of those two teams, we're definitely going to qualify. So let's have a look at the schedule anyway. We'll hit continue on there. Then we can see sort of when the group stage is going to be, when's best to come back. So, schedule. I think we'll come back for... the Cardiff and Legia games. Get a couple of games under our belt in the league. Get a couple of games in the Euro Cup 2. Carabao Cup, we should possibly be going through on that one. And then, yeah, we can sort of figure out how well we're going to be doing. If you guys have enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with this journey. And as always, thank you very much for watching.